Welcome back to Ben Reviews. And when I was a kid, men could say children were cute and not be thrown in jail for it. Fellow bronies, we've made it. Tomorrow marks a special day in the history of this fandom, as Season 4 of Ponies will finally premiere! So, to celebrate this wonderful occasion, I'm going to review the movie that almost destroyed the fandom before it was even released, Equestria Girls. Some bronies hate it, some bronies love it, but what do I think about it? Well, let's take a look. Get your snacks ready. Here is my review of Equestria Girls. So, it starts off with the main six arriving at the Crystal Empire for Twilight's first Princess Summit. She mentions that she's both excited and nervous, and she says that she still hasn't gotten used to her wings. Don't worry, Twilight, neither have the bronies. They then meet up with Celestia, Luna, and Cadence. Alright girls, you know what to do. Sunshine, sunshine, ladybugs awake. Clap your hooves and do a... Hey, you're not doing it! But they always do it! Why did I even buy this movie? So, after having my hopes and dreams shot down, the ponies go to bed. But Twilight is having trouble going to sleep. She's worried about being a princess, and she might screw something up. See, bronies? She's still the same obsessive and organized Twilight we all know and love. The wings did nothing. Anyway, Spike manages to calm her down and convinces her to go to sleep. However, something else keeps her awake as she has a hard time getting comfortable due to her wings. See, bronies? Twilight hates the wings as much as you do. But seriously, bronies, put up or shut up. Twilight has wings now. Get over it! Anyway, while the ponies are resting, a mysterious figure sneaks into Twilight's room and steals her crown. But she accidentally trips over Spike, causing Twilight to wake up. My crown! She stole my crown! Yeah, she stole my crown! Oh, and Spike, are you alright? No. Too bad, she stole my crown! Get her! So, a chase scene ensues, eventually ending with the mysterious pony going through a mirror, where she most likely bumped into Mickey Mouse along the way. The next morning, Princess Celestia tells the ponies who the mysterious pony was. Hasbro wanted this movie to have a new villain, so the writers came up with her at the last minute. Her name is Equestria Girls villain. Nah, instead she says that the pony is named Sunset Shimmer, and she was a former student of hers. Celestia then asks Twilight to go through the mirror and get the crown back. The other ponies want to go with her, but Celestia says they can't. Yep, that's Trollestia for you. She probably has a pull of Banana's wing for her in her room. So, Twilight and Spike step through the mirror. They end up by a school, but not everything is right as both Twilight and Spike made a discovery that Spike is a dog and Twilight is a human. Of course, Twilight being Twilight, she freaks out and tries to grow accustomed to her appendages. What I love about this movie so far is it's getting some great humor out of Twilight being a human. In any other direct-to-DVD movie made for little girls, Twilight would have practically adjusted to being a human, and the comedic possibilities would have stayed possibilities. We bronies are very lucky to have this show being handled by such a talented group of people. So, Twilight eventually enters the school, and she sees a reflection of herself. What am I? You're a walking fan art, Twilight! So, Twilight wanders around the halls, and she bumps into... Who the heck is that? He's scaring me. He looks like the stereotypical love interest. No, don't lift her up. No, Twilight, don't you dare blush. No, no, no! This can't happen. This will tamper with my character shipping. Okay, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. Maybe he won't show up for the rest of the movie. God, how I hope he doesn't. Anyway, this wouldn't be Ponies without songs, so Twilight sings a song about the new world being strange. Welcome to my world, Twi. I'm a human and I never got used to high school. In fact, let me read you a writing I did in my journal while I was in high school. Dear Journal, today, two girls got in a fight over which is the best color. Their fight went all the way to the auditorium, where they destroyed half the set for Beauty and the Beast while we were rehearsing. Afterwards, they cried and hugged each other, but 5 minutes later, they were fighting over who's the hottest guy at the school, and one of them used poor LeFou as a weapon. Girls are the craziest people. Anyway, Twilight continues to walk through the halls when she hears a familiar quiet voice. She turns the corner and sees Twilight being harassed by Sunset Shimmer. Uh-oh, Fluttershy is getting antagonized by the main villain. This won't end well. So, Sunset is chewing Fluttershy out for taking her crown. Okay, Sunset, you already did your job. You stole Twilight's crown, so I already hate you. However, she keeps going, calling Fluttershy pathetic. No, seriously, you're doing too good of a job. Other villains can learn from you. Please leave my second favorite pony alone. But she caps off her verbal beatdown by saying that Fluttershy's only friends are stray animals. Wow. What a bitch. However, Twilight has heard enough and she stands up to Sunset Shimmer, causing her to walk away. Twilight then confronts Fluttershy, and Fluttershy tells Twilight that she gave the crown to Principal Celestia, and Twilight starts to run off to the office. Fluttershy stops her and suggests that she keep Spike in a backpack, which is what she does for her animals. Wow, Fluttershy, that's a great idea. I'm sure your pets love it. In fact, if you listen closely, you can actually hear them shouting with joy. Oh, wow, so good to hear. Oh, what is that? Oh, God, give us air. Oh! They sound so happy. So, Twilight heads to the principal's office and she finds out the crown will be awarded to the Princess of the Fall Formal. Twilight decides she'll have to wait and win the crown at the dance. Otherwise, if she told Celestia that she came from a world full of talking ponies, she'd think she's crazy. Actually, Twilight, I'm sure the guys at the school would not only believe you, they'd ask you to take them with you to the world. So, during lunch, Fluttershy informs Twilight about all the social groups at the school. I'll give this movie credit. Unlike a lot of high school movies, it weeds the wide variety of social groups that you normally see at a high school. However, they left out the goths, the emos, the rednecks, and the zombies.
It's the time of the season for loving.
Those weren't the zombies I was referring to, but whatever. So, Twilight goes to meet the pony person? I meant to say person, who decorates the gym for the dance. Ooh, I wonder which pony would be best suited for that. That's right, Berry Punch. No, it's Pinkie Pie. And of course, Pinkie Pie does what she does best. Cause me to lap out my oxygen levels. So, Twilight signs up as a runner-up for the Princess of the Fall Formal, and Applejack then walks in, delivering some cider. Applejack! I'm shocked at you. This is a high school. How dare you sell alcohol to minors without bringing silly straws? The Wicked Witch of the West, I'm referring to Sunset Shimmer, then walks in and criticizes Pinkie Pie's decorations. Alright, Sunset, you're officially on my list of people I have to make voodoo dolls of. Sunset then finds out that Twilight is running against her, and she orders Snips and Snails to find some embarrassing evidence to use against Twilight. Using US politician tactics to achieve your goal? Well played, Sunset. Well played. Later, we see Twilight trying to get some snacks out of the snack machine, but she's having some trouble. It's that time in the movie when we need a cameo by a popular character that we don't see much of. So, which one is it going to be? Zecora? Nope. Derpy? Nope. Gilda? You witch? No. Well, who else is there? Why, none other than the great and powerful Trixie! That's right, she walks in and... Prepare for epicness, folks. The great and powerful Trixie! Need some peanut butter crackers. I think I just witnessed the apex of the universe. That line, that is the greatest line ever in the history of film. Screw! I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Screw! Toto, I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. And finally, screw! Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Trixie's line builds itself up, making you feel that Trixie's laying up to something epic and huge. But she takes a moment to pause and says that she just needs some peanut butter crackers, leading to say that peanut butter crackers are that important. Wow. Just wow. I've got nothing left. Let's move on before the epicness of that line makes my ears explode. So, Twilight heads to her private sanctuary, the library, to do some research. Of course, she has trouble working the computer. Don't worry, Twilight, you're not the only one. Now, would any one of you be so kind as to tell me which one is the any key? Across the desk, the Q Mark Crusaders are watching YouTube videos. Yep, that's my high school career summed up. So, as Twilight is trying to persevere in the human world, Snips and Snails film her screwing up. Later at night, Twilight finds a yearbook and sees that the other 5 ponies, dang it, humans, used to be friends, but now they're enemies. She then feels that Sunset is behind it. Twilight and Spike then fall asleep, and the next morning, Twilight is walking through the halls, but every pony, body, is laughing at her. It's due to the videos that Snips and Snails filmed. So now Twilight is the laughingstock of the school. Twilight finally meets Rarity as she and the other humans say they'll support her if they don't kill each other first. Twilight manages to settle them down and they become friends again. That's right, the main five are back together. Five? There's one person missing! Where's the master of the Sonic Rainboom? Where's Rainbow Dash? On a soccer field, as she's the head of the athletic teams at the school, Twilight meets her, and Rainbow says she'll support Twilight only if she can beat her in a game. So, Twilight plays Rainbow in a soccer game and she gets creamed, but Rainbow still agrees to help her out. Later, at the malt shop, Twilight bumps into a love interest from earlier. No, you don't exist. I'm going to ignore you by writing my story. And so, Twilight and Applejack stared into each other's eyes, losing themselves in each other's glance. Applejack then started to lean her head into Twilight's mouth, but Twilight pulled away at the last minute. I'm sorry, Applejack, Twilight started to cry out, but I'm in love with the love interest from Equestria Girls. Dagnabbit love interest! You ruined my ship, Vic! Anyway, the girls decided that the best way to get support for Twilight is singing a Daniel Ingram song. So, the six of them dress up as cheerleaders and sing the song during lunch. I think I can sue this movie, as it gave me a disease. Obsessive get-up disorder. It means that at random times, I start, get up, get down, we can work together, helping Twilight win the crown. There's no cure. Not even the Wander Over Yonder theme song is this cruel. So, the plan of the main six works as Twilight becomes ultra popular. However, Sunset tries to steal Twilight's thunder by destroying the gym and framing her for it. However, Love Interest comes in and saves her. Well, thanks for getting Twilight out of that predicament, Love Interest. But I still hate you for ruining my Apple Light shipping. You better sleep with the light on tonight. Later, Twilight finds out that due to the gym being destroyed, the dance is delayed and Twilight might not be able to make it back home to Equestria. So, Spike convinces her to tell her friends the truth about where she comes from. Yeah, what could go wrong with that plan? Anyway, before Twilight can tell them, Pinkie Pie manages to guess her backstory exactly. Okay, tell me again who's best pony. That's not how you spell Pinkie Pie. So, Pinkie Pie proves once again why her name is a synonym for amazing, and the other friends are actually okay with Twilight's backstory. I guess they got a little too close to the room at the school where the potheads hang out. So, with the 3 minutes of power that is the montage, the friends manage to rebuild the gym, and the other students pitch in to help, allowing the dance to resume for the night. After another montage, the girls head to the school for the dance. At the last minute, Love Interest shows up and asks Twilight to the dance, and Twilight accepts it. Are you sure Sunset is the main villain of this movie? Anyway, the friends have a good time at the dance, and Twilight is crowned the princess of the fall formal. However, Twilight watches as Snips and Snails dog-naps Spike, and the friends chase after them. They follow them to the gateway to Equestria, and Sunset demands for Twilight to give her the crown, or she'll destroy the gateway. Twilight then says that she'll stay in the human world and be there for the humans if she has to, saying that Equestria will find another way to defend itself. Sunset then jumps Twilight and manages to get the crown. She then puts it on her head and she turns into a gargoyle, saying that she'll take her human slaves to evade Equestria. Aw yeah, crap is going down now. Where are my Cheez-Its at? Anyway, the friends use the power of friendship to stop Sunset's shimmer. I was expecting an epic battle, but that'll do. So, Sunset cries and apologizes for what she did, and to change her ways, she becomes friends with the 5 humans. So, the teenagers go on with their dance, and Twilight heads back into Equestria with her crown. Phew! Twilight's back in Equestria. I don't have to worry anymore about that dang love interest. Twilight then bumps into a pony version of the love interest. Dang you, Mega McCarthy! Dang you! Someone's got a crush on the new guard. No, she doesn't! She loves you, Applejack. This non-canon movie is no match for my fanboyism. So, that's Equestria Girls. What a giant piece of crap that makes me regret ever watching this show. Yep, that's what I would say if I was a Debbie Downer brony. What I actually mean to say is that it's a big middle finger to society and is living proof that us as a human race are all doomed and we're all going to spend eternity in the underworld. Yep, that's what I would say if I was a Debbie Downer non-brony. Now, for my honest opinion, it's a fun little movie. Yes, it's no cinematic masterpiece, but it's not trying to be. It's ironic how this movie, which looked like it wasn't going to be for bronies, was actually a love letter to us. The characters we love are still the characters we love. There are several Easter eggs for the fans to look for. The songs were catchy as always, the humor was well written, and overall, it's like High School Musical if High School Musical didn't scare the living crap out of me. Sure, the villain isn't that strong, there are a few plot points that don't make sense, and love interest left a bad taste in my mouth, but the negatives aren't enough to outweigh the positives for me. So, I love Equestria Girls. It's a nice treat from the crew of DHX, and it makes me anticipate the release of Season 4. So, set your alarm clocks, rate your cereal bowls, and keep the pause button on your DVR ready. Season 4 premieres tomorrow, and it's going to be epic some. I'm Benthelooney, I'm signing out. I will get my Where's Derpy notebook ready.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands.